Greetings, Patrick Delaney here from IoT Fuse. Thank you for anybody who's tuning in. So I wanted to give some updates. I know there's a lot of confusion. Hey, Alan, you might need to turn those speakers down there because otherwise we're going to hear an echo. There's a lot of confusion in the world in general right now, and there's a lot of confusion around what's going on with IoT Fuse. This is a horrible situation for everyone. This has probably been one of the busiest times of your professional life. You're probably feeling overwhelmed. You might be feeling scared. A lot of people are going to be losing their jobs, getting sick. There's tensions at home, maybe tensions with your kids, with your partner, with your parents. It's just not a good situation for anyone. But I think it's really important to look for the positives. I started this conference and I started community organizing 5 years ago, and it's been an interesting experience. It's been very, very gratifying. Really feels great to be able to help people and help people move their career forward, but also look into the future and try to understand how can we create a better world for ourselves and for people around us. That's what we do as engineers, right? That's what we're here for. That's why we went into the work we go into. So, I think these downturns are really our chance to shine. And it's our chance to show people who we really are, who you really are. And perhaps even more than just showing people who you are, to help others even more than you thought you would ever be able to. So today I want to talk about refunds and or conversions over to our digital event. I want to talk about what I'm trying to do with the digital event. But I just want everybody to know that I'm not looking to lock anyone in who does not want to participate in this. I understand that there are a lot of different reasons why people have been involved in the community that I and many others have set up. Going into the digital space, it's not the same. It's not the same. But I think this is a new creative solution that I'd love to share with you. I'd love to get your thoughts. I'd like to build this as a community while we're all stuck in our offices, our home offices and cubicles. I'm in my office in St. Paul right now. I'm still coming into work because I have stuff that I have to set up, and I'm just basically washing my hands and trying not to touch stuff in between my house and here along the way. Really don't want to have to come in, but I have stuff that I have to do to make this happen. But I want to talk about these refunds and how we can create a better community given the environment that we're in. And I also want to ask you how I can help you. I just want to keep things moving forward, regardless of how difficult it is. So the biggest reason why I think folks have attended IoT Fuse in the past has been that they really want to work with people that they want to see people that they used to work with, or they want to meet new people. I'm sorry that I just touched my face. I shouldn't do that. The second biggest reason is to learn stuff. Is to learn new stuff. What's going on that's new in the world, and what access can I get to actually get my fingers dirty, get my hands dirty, and learn what's new. How do I get as hands-on as possible to accelerate my own career, to accelerate the company I'm working with, to become valuable and to add value. So here's my solution. I've built this app over the last 3 years, and I never intended for it to be used for this purpose at all. I'm just incredibly lucky that I went this direction with it. It's I'm not a genius or anything. It's a total just stroke of good luck that I built this thing. I think it's so. Let me basically show it to you. It's basically a way that we can keep all of the content in one app and basically live stream videos throughout an entire conference day, all in this one content management system. So I'm going to share my screen and show that to you here. See if I can do that. Just 1 second here. So I'm going to go over to the app. So what are we looking here? Okay, so this is basically the front page of the app. I've been using this myself for IoT Fuse and for hosting all the IoT Fuse material. You can go and look at all the previous year IoT Fuse materials by going to iotfuse.com, going to About, and then clicking on Materials. And then you can enter your email, whatever, hello@email.com, enter your email in, click that you're not a robot. There's probably a little test that will pop up. Then you can click login and it'll send you a login email, and you just click that and you're in. Okay, this is a test dev app. This isn't the one that I'm referring to. But if you wanted to check out any of the past year's material, you can do that at any time. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have to switch back over, share my screen again. So where did I put that? I gotta open it up. Just 1 second here. Conference, KConfs.com. It's basically if you go to KConfs.conference.com and log in, you can see that. Here we go. We're opening it up. Okay, so this is what the inside of the app looks like once you've logged in, and these are all of our past conferences. Let's take a look at AgFuse. So this is AgFuse 2020, and what I have embedded in each, so each placard on the outside is basically a conference. I may organize this differently for this upcoming conference. I may say, here's all the conference material in the morning, or here's all the workshop material, here's the second workshop day, here's the third workshop day, here's the virtual exhibits. Here I just have all the AgFuse material. So you can go in and you can look at all of the material from AgFuse 2020, which happened back in January. It was a lot of fun. Then you can go in and view the presentation. This presentation will be responsive. I didn't know how to make videos responsive when I posted this, but it should be going all the way across the screen here when it's properly set up. But that's basically it. Is we will have all of the sessions streamable within this this app. Okay, so that I'm hoping ticks off the first box, which is basically showing people stuff that they haven't heard of. So we've got every single speaker interested in still being engaged and still speaking and live streaming on this app. And we're going to have that for 3 of materials. And I'm setting that up so that it's going to happen. Okay, so as far as networking with people, there is chat functionality within the stream on a stream by stream basis. But I'm also going to set up a general chat so that you can go in and you can talk with people who you might recognize by basically entering the general chat. And what I'm going to use for that is something called Discord. And use it if you haven't heard of Discord before, you can just go visit it. But let me just go over to show you what that looks like. So here's Discord. It's essentially, I'll set up a dedicated IoT Fuse Discord, and we'll have it so that everybody who's in the conference is added to this. So you can go and chat in different channels, and it's not in the same position. It's not the exact same thing. You're not going to be shaking people's hands and things like that, slapping each other on the back, but this is not the time to do that anyway, right? This is not the time for, we can't really do that anymore. So I'll have those 2, and then I'm considering possible third app that's more of a point-to-point kind of instant message thing, although I believe you can do that on Discord as well. So we'll see we'll see. I'm going to still evaluate and figure that out, but I'm committed to still making the best possible live streaming experience as we possibly can, and virtual conference experience. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put comments on WordPress. I'm going to come out with blog posts on interesting topics prior to the event. One of the blog posts is going to be, how do you stream with a Raspberry Pi? So I know that there's a lot of people who have already moved to remote work already. And, you know, I went last week to buy a webcam in advance of this so that I could test things out and have things ready to go. Stupid me, I should have bought as many webcams as I possibly could have. I went to Micro Center. Today I went again thinking, oh, I'm just going to grab some more webcams so I can test everything out. And lo and behold, everything was absolutely cleaned out. So that's, if you can see that, that's what I saw at Micro Center earlier today. And here's a picture of the line, although Micro Center is usually pretty busy anyway, but it was absolutely packed. The line wrapped around the corner. And so I'm going to do a blog post along with Chris Black. We've been figuring out how to put together Raspberry Pi cameras. So if you're missing a web camera that you'd like to put in a general office space or something to give you yourself kind of exterior webcam capability besides just the one-on-one interaction, you know, I've got a pile of Raspberry Pi stuff and Raspberry Pi cameras. Go out and buy one now before that blog article comes out, because once this goes out, and we're gonna try to push it nationwide, and maybe a lot of people, we might see a spike in demand. But I'm using the Raspberry Pi 4 computer, if you can see that. And then let me show you the camera that I bought. And here's the camera. It's basically just the version 2 camera. So that's what we're going to do there. So okay. So then the next, let's see here. So I'm going to have those blog posts, and I'm just going to try to create the best possible experience that I can. So let's talk about discount codes and refunds. If you've attended in the past, if you're watching this video and you got this, if you're watching this live, you can go ahead and register right now. If you haven't bought a ticket, you can go ahead and register and use the discount code IoTLove. And that will give you, we'll cross-reference and make sure that we can make sure that you attended in the past. For anybody who's seeing this maybe in the future who hasn't attended in the past, but that'll give you a 75% discount. So you'll be able to get the streaming pass for $19. As far as refunds for anybody who's already purchased tickets, basically, here's my thought. Send us an email or send us an email or contact us on our chat or through our website. Send us an email to setup@kconfs.com. That's KCONFS. And I've got 3 options. One, just send us an email and type in refund. And we'll find your email and find it in Eventbrite, and we'll refund your ticket 100%, no questions asked. Second option, if you'd like to convert. If you'd like to convert from what you've purchased over to that 75% discount amount, which I believe is $19, we will refund the difference between what you had paid down to $19. So you now have the $19 digital streaming pass, and you get the rest of your money back. And that's regardless of whether you had the all access pass or the conference pass or anything. So if you paid $50, I'll refund you around $31, and we'll keep $19. If you want to contribute to what we're doing here, and you're not as concerned at all about what you had paid already, then send us an email and say donate. And if you want to do that, you know, we really much appreciate it. We very much appreciate it, because I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if we end up refunding everybody's ticket, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to show, I'm not a scammer. I'm not in this to screw people. I'm looking to try to figure out what is valuable here and discover what people want and what they actually want. But if you want to donate to that cause because you want to see this happen and you maybe want to help us out, that would be very much appreciated. But you can also, so you can send us 3 possible options. Send us refund, convert, or donate. Refund, we'll refund 100%. Convert, we'll convert your pass over to a digital pass and refund most of what you paid except for $19. And donate, we'll convert you over to the digital pass, and we'll thank you very much. I'll try to figure out a way. Anybody who donates, I'll try to figure out a way to give you some recognition. I'm not sure how to do that right now yet. So then, in sending these emails, please also send us. Let us know how you are doing. Drop us a line. So you can just send us convert and write nothing else if you want, or refund or donate or whatever. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear how people are doing out there. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a very tough time, and it's probably one of the busiest times of everyone's life, and it's completely unprecedented what we're going through. So let me know what I can do to help, if anything. I'll try to respond to everyone's email. Let me know what challenges you're facing, work-wise or even home-wise. Let me know if you have any interesting story that you want to share, like what I'm trying to do with the Raspberry Pi cameras to test out the streaming before we move forward. If you have any interesting IoT ideas that have related to what's going on, or just anything that you think we might be able to help with, let me know, and I'll try to do the best I can, or I'll try to connect you up with someone who might have a possible solution. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say here. I'm going to try to get this all written down, but for now, if you got this message, if you were watching, thank you, or if you're watching this later, thank you. Just send us an email with either convert, refund, or donate, and drop us a little line, drop us a little message. Also, if you have any ideas about how we can market this nationally, how we can get the word out that we are still running a conference and that we're still moving the Internet of Things community forward, or we're trying to, let me know that too. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And with that being said, I don't want to take up too much time and create too long of a video here. I'm not trying to create a half-hour long video. I'm just trying to keep things rolling forward. I will be back with more videos and more updates, and excited to let everybody know what happens with these Raspberry Pis. Until then, thank you. Be safe out there. Stay strong, and we're all in this together.